There are numerous injuries which we've alluded to. Obviously, you have medical bills and future medical bills. Some people go through 3 or 4 plastic surgeries, some in the future. You have to try to factor that in. And again, what medical bills might be in the future. You have emotional problems. You may have to seek psychiatric help to get you not to be phobic to dogs. So that's another factor. If it's affected your career, if you've lost wages, if you were a dentist and your hand was bitten and you couldn't continue, or you couldn't continue for a few months, that would be loss of wages. Disfigurement obviously can be embarrassing in the face or the body that's visible. That's also a component or part of the right to damages. If a dog is known to bite and the owner is oblivious, just says, well, that's my dog, and I love that dog, but that dog has done damage to other people and is really like a loose cannon, is dangerous, then you have a basis to seek punitive damages. And you say, what is punitive damages? It means it's punishing the person that really was reckless, did not foresee or anticipate another bite, especially when there's maybe been 4 or 5 bites in the past. So that person is actually being slapped on the wrist with a ruler and saying, that was reckless what you did. And then punitive damages vary. It depends on, how bad the recklessness of the defendant was. And then again, depending on the career that a person does or the job that the person does, some people will not leave the house because they're afraid that they're going to encounter a dog. That's another form of damages. A good lawyer has to get all the damages under the umbrella to make sure they collect what a person's entitled to. You have to speak to doctors, see what kind of treatment lurks in the future, what the injury is going to cause in the form of pain and suffering. Is it going to cause some kind of arthritis? Did it affect the joint? Is a knee going to get worse and need surgery because the knee was bitten badly? So the medical buildup, a good lawyer has to get the realistic medical buildup for that person's future, not just the present, because you settle in the present to some degree, but if you're an adult, things happen in the future because of this unfortunate dog bite incident. And again, these cases are not meant to be rushed. You do not put a cake in the oven and pull it out immediately. The cake has to bake. You have to see how all the injuries develop, what's needed that was not expected in the beginning. The doctors have to be rightfully orchestrated so the person can get better. A good lawyer will get whatever medical care is reasonably needed because of this incident. So there are a lot of elements. There's a lot of building. There's a lot of getting the pieces together to present to the insurance company to show why this is not a simple matter. It has many pieces. And that would be the end of that answer.